Hello everyone, welcome back to Developmental Psychology. I thought maybe this time I should show myself to make you guys more interested about developmental psychology and probably you would listen better to the lecture. So let's begin. Um, well, it's here. So, chapter 2. Today we're going to talk about studying child development and its context. Section 1, obviously. So in chapter 1, actually, we talked about different frameworks like cognitive developmental stage. We talked about like Skinner's view and like everything. Here, we're gonna learn how we can just understand what framework gonna work better for a specific situation, right? For example, we're gonna see some sort of behavior in children, and we have to just understand, okay, should I go based on Skinner, Pavlov, or Piaget? Which one gonna work? We need to have research methods for just understanding that and answering those questions. So research basics is just all about theory, which is like a set of statements that you're gonna have, and you're gonna just have explanation for just an observed phenomena. Let's say child's behavior. For example, you have like 8 months old who puts everything in their mouth, right? Like children, I mean, at that age, they're crazy. So you need some theories to just understand what's going on with your baby. If like she's, for example, hungry, or she has a problem, or maybe she's just curious. Maybe this is just a normal behavior. So there are different stages for research basics and providing like different theories. But the stage number 1 is always is observation. You're gonna observe the phenomena first, then you're gonna get curious. After that, you're gonna propose a theory. Then you have a hypothesis. Then you're gonna conduct your own research study. So again, we have observation here, which means like we're going to create a theory based on that. Right after that, we're going to form a hypothesis, which means that, for example, we're going to say that a baby going to put everything in their mouth because they are hungry or not. This is going to be a hypothesis. So we're going to actually test that. We're going to design a study to just understand that whether this hypothesis is going to be rejected or not rejected. So this is actually the meme, which is just so related to the research question. So hypothesis is just always an if-then question. For example, if the child would do that, then it's gonna happen. If the child would put everything in their mouth, then they are hungry, okay? It has to be testable. It has to be falsifiable. For example, I mean, you have to show that whether it's gonna be correct or not. And you have to be unbiased. You have, I mean, it's just objectivity is just so important as well. You have to just observe the phenomena, and you have to just make sure that you are not biased at all, which is kind of hard, right? Another point about research method is just you have to make sure all of your variables, they are quantifiable, which means that you can just put a number on them. Let's say your hypothesis is your baby is hungry, okay? What does hungry mean? Because like you're gonna just feed your baby all the time, right? But what does all the time means? It means like one time in a day, it means like 5 times in a day, or it means like 100 times. You have to just put a number on your hypothesis to just make sure everything is just measurable.